Ultra Bro had a beautiful day out shooting my bows, the Matthews Z7, the Matthews Chillax, and I have two different sights on, totally different. One's a multi-pin and one's a single pin. So I just thought I'd show you the differences, if there's benefits or what's the downfall of each. There is. Each have their pluses and minuses. Okay, here's my Matthews Z7 with a multi-pin sight, and it also has it's like a hybrid. It has an adjustable down here, which I think is a great design, to be honest with you. I really love this sight. I think most guys start out as a beginner. I recommend starting out with a multi-pin sight. There's a couple of reasons. All right, one, they're pretty simple and basic. If you know, guessing yardage and distance. I like no more than 3 pins for the max. I see guys with 10 pins. I don't know how they do it, because I think it clutters your sight picture. I really do. And if you set these pins a 3-pin set right, you can shoot it easily out to 45, 50 yards. But anyway, this is a multi-pin sight. Okay, has multiple pins. Each one is designated for a certain distance. And it's a great design. It's been around for a long time. A lot of people have been using it. Fast, simple. But, you know, the rage right now is the single pin sights. Now, benefits and pluses with this. The benefits really are fast. You have deer 15 yards, 25 yards, 35 yards. It's easy to dial in. You don't have to adjust anything. And you can just draw back and shoot that buck, or deer or turkey, whatever. All right. Now, what I don't like about them is they do clutter your sight picture. And if you have like 7 pins or 10 pins, I have seen guys, and you hear guys saying, I missed or I had a bad shot because I used the wrong pin. That's why I don't like anything more than 5, honestly. 7 or 10, I don't like it. I don't like that design, don't like that setup. All right? That's one of the biggest downfalls. Using the right pins clutters your sight picture. And that's about it. It's a great design. I really recommend them for beginners, because it's very simple and easy to dial in your bow at 15 yards, 20 yards, and set your next few pins. And there's really no guessing really about, you know, adjusting your pin, or if you know the yardage, it's very easy. Usually close 15 yards the first deer, 25 second, 35, 40 your third. It's really simple design. All right. Now the rage is the single pin sight, where it's just one single pin. Okay. Very precise. A lot of benefits to this. It's very easy for me to just dial in, I'll focus on that one dot right on where I want to hit. And I think I get more accurate with it, to be honest with you. Okay? Better field of view. There's not a lot of pins cluttering your sight picture. But there can be some drawbacks to this. I mean, you really got to know your yardage. Okay? Especially if you have a moving deer. If you pull back and a buck or dog gets spooked, she was at 15, 20, and now they're at 35, 40, you might have to adjust your sight picture, and that's just extra movement. That's some of the downfall. Now, using a single pin sight depends on the speed of your bow, obviously, but if you set it up right and you dial this thing in around 25 yards, you can hit without moving this easily out to 35, 40. Depends on the speed of your bow, obviously. And I found with this, I can easily use this and not even touch it out to 35 yards. Granted, I hit it 1 or 2 inches higher, 1 or 2 inches lower, but really, when you shoot a deer, you have about an 8 to 10 inch diameter you're looking for. Very fast. Just put that one single pin on, and that's it. And I'm really, being that I shot multi-pins for years, it took me a while to really get used to it, to be honest with you. You know, figuring out the yardage, you know, using Kentucky windage, going up or down. You really don't really want to do that. You want to just find where your bow hits good. This sets at 20 yards, goes all the way out to 100. But I found that after trial and error and doing some a little bit of math with this bow speed, that I can easily hit a nice kill shot anywhere from 15 to 35 without adjusting this. Now, if I'm going out 40, 50, 60 yards, I should have time to be able to move this and not have to worry about movement so much and dial this in precisely then. Okay? Single pin sights really, not taking over the market, but becoming the rage. And there's a new site, not new, I shouldn't say that, but a site that I'm really intrigued by. I think it's by Spot Hog, where it's a single pin, but also has one pin slightly below it. So really, you're good without even adjusting anything from like 15 to about 45 yards. So that's nice. Then if you feel you can make a 60, 70 yard shot, you can do it then. Then just adjust it and dial that in and make your shot. So single pin versus multi-pin, they each have their benefits, they each have their pluses. You really got to find what works best for you. If you're starting out, I recommend like a simple three pin sight. That's more than enough. And then in a couple of years where you hone your skills, if you want to go single, just train with it and use the single. But you can start out single pin really if you really want to. But that's just my opinion. So Richie Bulger Broadhead single pin versus multi-pin, each have their pluses, each have their negatives. But right now I feel I'm a single pin guy. It took me years to finally move to this, but I really just like that one dot. You can really concentrate on that one little area. I feel my accuracy has improved with a single pin. So that's the best benefit I can see with a single pin. So Richie Bulger Broadhead's quick little video, single pin or multi-pin. Pluses and minuses, guys. Just weigh it out. Richie, take care, guys. Over and out.